Long-time favorite ever since his super successful run on Jag. Welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks
and apologies, I'm just going through everything and realizing you've been married for a very long time to a wonderful woman, so excuse the love tape comments at the beginning of the show. Of course he wouldn't make one of those.
No.
There's beautiful Nancy. There she is.
There she is.
Fancy Nancy right there, looking so good.
Fancy Nancy. Do you do all the cooking in the house, or does Nancy ever help out?
I do, in fact.
You do?
She's a good sous chef.
Would you eat sushi off of her?
Yes, I would. Have I? Not yet, no. But you know what?
Not a bad idea.
Hey.
Not a bad. Maybe this
You
weekend.
got the wheels churning in there.
Having sushi and Nancy.
Yeah.
I love with Cockburn. Just saying your name
Thank
is
you.
fun
Me
on
too.
this show. And I got to say, I'm very impressed with your Southern accent. What went into kind of nailing that?
A dialect coach, definitely. Every day, you'd come in, and because we would have a read-through, and she'd sit the read-through, and then she'd come in with her notes, and then you'd go through it. And she's there for most of the day of shooting, too.
Did you have to bury the Canadian? Do you have a strong Canadian?
I buried the
when it comes out?
Canadian when I moved here many, many years ago. Yeah.
So when you get a buzz, if you like drinking some beers, does that, come out E?
Oh, yeah, right on.
Yeah.
And if I go back,
Oh, yeah.
usually for at least a week when I return home, I'm fighting it. So
Yeah.
What about the Southern, though? The Southern can slip in, like use the alcohol because it's a lazy kind of drawl.
that's why I stopped drinking, because nobody knew where I was from. Yeah, I just go and slip in and out of everything. My father was from the Bahamas too, so that one climbs in there occasionally.
Give us a little bit of that one.
Canadian from the Bahamas?
Yeah, a Bahamian Canadian. Well, it was a British colony, like Canada, as you probably are well
Of
aware.
course. I spent a lot of time down there.
Yeah.
Who's your hockey team? You got a hockey team?
I'm the one Canadian doesn't watch hockey, really.
Oh.
Toronto Maple Leafs, I guess, when I was a kid, would be my team, but I know they've never won the Stanley Cup since 1904 or something.
I can't believe it. Canadian doesn't watch hockey.
Yeah, really.
You sure you want to admit that? We would double back.
Well, now that you're here, you're not going back. You can't go back after those comments. You better stay right here.
Yeah.
I'm looking at your body over there. Quite the athlete. Tell me about doing the triathlon, the Ironman.
I did the Ironman. Yeah, I did a lot of marathons. It's about around 20 marathons. I
20?
did a bunch of some half Ironman. There's a half Ironman in La Jolla called the Challenge. It's for the Challenge athletes.
Done it several times.
Right. You've done it a few times. Yeah,
No, I
I've seen you
haven't.
there. I think
I
I
just
saw you
I
when
was
I
like,
ran
huh?
by you. No, and
But
then,
how do you find the time?
Wait. Help a brother out.
I mean, this is insane, the Ironman. Like, truly, how do you find the time to train?
That was difficult, but you follow the year I did the Arizona half Ironman, then I did not the half marathon, then I did the LA marathon, I did the Boston marathon, then I did the Ironman later in the year, and then my knees fell apart. Now I can't run anymore.
Yeah, you're a big guy. You got to think the knee.
Yeah, and that
knees are-
marathoning is not really should never have happened, but it's a little late now for that. So now I'm doing
The paddleboard.
I'm doing a stand-up paddleboard thing. I do
Better on the
jiu-jitsu. I study with Hoist Gracie and Rodrigo Gracie.
Wait a minute. You've worked out with the Gracies? I have
Yeah,
worked out with the Gracies. I have jiu-jitsu'd with the Gracies. Now, I lied about the half marathon and all that business. That's true. But here, look, there's me and Ed O'Neill
Come on.
at the Gracies' place down in Torrance.
Right. Oh, that's
That's Ed O'Neill getting the better of me, but
Right.
of course there's a little bit of a size
yeah,
difference.
look at that.
That's the sleeper, right?
Not the
Come
sleeper.
on.
I took
Oh,
it now.
chokehold there. Here you go.
You know this one?
Oh, yeah.
What's that called? It's called the reverse naked. The naked.
I just call it the chokehold. But
Now he's a black belt. What are you?
you only get a white belt when you train with Hoist. That's it. You never go above that.
Ed is a black belt,
he lied.
which means Ed could beat you up. I mean,
Ed could probably take me
out.
out. Yeah. What about you? Did he? It seemed like he.
Well,
you
yeah,
weren't really
he's got a
resisting much.
size thing on me. I remember it. It's called the rear naked choke. Do you know that move?
Good job.
Excuse
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Of course, you're only a white belt, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about the rear
I'm a
naked
white belt.
choke.
We don't know about you. We did get into one, that is that you're a very strong cook. What are some of your specialties?
I cook everything, really. And if I don't know about it, I have a little brother, and I worked in kitchens coming up, and he studied to be a chef, and so my other brother and I, there were three of us, and we would just, grab all the tricks of the trade from him, and then we were constantly always doing stuff. So I kept doing it. So pretty much, there's not much that I wouldn't attempt to cook if I don't. I'm great with fish. I can cook fish in 1,000 different ways. And
Can you get the bones out?
I can get the bones
Did
out.
you take a Dover sole and
I could,
gut
yeah,
it?
I could, yeah, man, yeah.
Now, does your wife help you? Does she accompany you?
She's
in
a
the
good sous chef. Yeah, she's in charge of salads and chopping and
You
chopping
prepare the
actually.
main.
is not- I'm pretty good at chopping. I beg your pardon?
You prepare the main.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
You'll make
I'll
the
do
stroganoff. She'll make
I'll
the
do the
action.
yeah, she
on the
is.
side.
You know, she did. Listen, I'm sure I'm gonna hear about it when I get home. Why would you say that I don't do anything?
My cocoa van's delicious.
Yeah.
How could you not give me credit for
Yeah,
that?
bake the
I
last
love
guy.
a man
Nobody
that
can
can
touch
cook,
it.
though. All right, what's the second thing we don't know about you?
I'm part owner of a company called All American Heavyweights, which is with our partner Michael King and some others.
Michael King.
Michael King from King World.
Yeah.
Okay. He had a vision to resurrect the heavyweight division in boxing in America because it had died, and so we have a company that we only do super heavyweights, and our fighter just won the national championship, Dominic Brazil, and he is representing the U.S. in the Olympics.
What?
No way. You got a guy in the
we got a
Olympics?
guy.
Some people have a horse. You got a guy.
But
This
not
is-
for Canada.
We got a
Another
stable
reason
of
you
guys.
can't go back to
We
Canada.
have some unbelievable fighters, but they're all 6'7", 260 pounds. They're titans. You put two of those guys in a ring, it's just
Good
unbelievable.
luck. Bring
to
home
watch.
that gold.
Thank
That is
you. Yeah.
awesome.
And quickly, last one. Free diver. You can dive and hold your breath to 80 feet?
Yeah.
That's really?
Well, my father was from the Bahamas, and I spent most of my life, going back and forth and diving. I learned to dive down there with the spearfish.
He cooks, he dives.
We breath hold dive. Yeah, if you
Catches
got,
fish with his bare hands.
With his bare
Look
hands.
out, Survivor.
Look, you could
love
win
this
that
attitude.
thing.
I could.
Easily.
Man, bring
Very
home,
nice
bring
to
home
meet
the
you.
heavy gold if you can. That's America.
So don't
Love
forget,
that. Actually.
betterla.org
Thursday.
night, May 3rd.
Great
BetterLA.org.
2 days from now.
Boom. Go to the event. AccessHollywoodLive.com also has the info.
And you can catch David on GCB Sunday night at 10 on ABC.